Out of interest, why is Bill Clinton able to have sex with an intern in the Oval Office when he's president and lie to the American people about it on national television? And why is he able to pay off Paula Jones to get rid of a sexual harassment claim, again, while he's president? And he has no criminal court recourse for that. Why is that deemed to be better than what happened with Trump and Stormy?
I don't think anyone is making that case, Piers. I'm
asking you, what's the difference? What's the difference?
Or any predator. The difference is that he didn't cook the books financially using his own, using back channels in order to pay.
So paying somebody off who says you sexually harassed her, paying nearly $1 million while you're the president of the United States, and then having sex with an intern in the Oval Office and lying about it, that's fine because he's a Democrat.
Piers, only the
Francesca?
leftists in your mind are making that argument.
Michael, look, I do think there's a ridiculous double standard here that will come back and bite the Democrats.
But this has absolutely nothing to do with the law. As was noted earlier, at most you're talking about a misdemeanor that would have already expired under the statute of limitations. I'm not even convinced that there was really a misdemeanor that Trump committed. So my fellow panelist here is celebrating that the rule of law has been vindicated. I would challenge her to see if she could possibly articulate how and what crime Trump committed.
Francesca, just on that point, what crime did Trump commit?
It was financial crimes. It was white collar crimes. That is exactly what they charged him. He was convicted on.
What was the crime?
It's New York State law.
I understand. What was the crime?
It is new
Francesca, what was the crime?
Of cooking the actual books.
What was the crime?
You are not allowed to use your own financial, your own money to pay off somebody, and then he logged it as something different, which, if he hadn't been running for president, would not have mattered, but he was, and so it impacted campaign finance laws in New York State. Look, I'm no expert. Let me just say, hang on, Michael.
You are no expert. That's right. Because the campaign finance law is a federal law. You know, I don't mean to pick on Francesca too much here, but it's very telling that even the liberals who are going on television to defend this ruling have to Google in the breaks to figure out what the crime was. and even then, I'm sorry to say, misrepresent what the actual supposed crime was. The reason here that this has to take... Well, excuse me one second, Francesca. I'll just finish my point real quickly.
Books. That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's not a felony, not a crime. But anyway, that's a point for another time. The reason why even the great defenders of this conviction can't... Yes, to you as well.
So the idea that this is somehow politically motivated is all made up in your head, because what you do on your show every day is you groom your audience for fascism, and you set them up for a complete takeover of the DOJ. He can get away with getting rid of the Department of Education.
All I would point out is that it's not my party that's imprisoning its political opponents.
Right.